I just have a quick question about the way that you guys approach making your videos.
Ooh.
Do you guys like write a script, or you just turn the camera on and say, whatever happens, happens?
Wouldn't it be so sad if that was scripted? Like we wrote that and went like, good. Yeah. Mamrie is my wife.
I don't mean a script, I mean as in like
an outline.
A general idea.
For Daily Grace, my process is sometimes I write like a very vague outline if there's something that's like list format, but for 80 to 90% of the videos, it's totally improvised and I turn the camera on. It's why I don't have a ton of bloopers, because all of my bloopers are just me sitting in silence thinking of what to say next. So most of my stuff is improvised, but like for stuff like commenting on comments, I pull all the comments before and then we just riff on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For Why Dad, I mean, there's some definite puns that are written beforehand, because some of them are a little lengthy. Like, woke up with hogwarts and they never quit itching. Wasn't just off the top of my head. But then what's fun is,
that was a real good one.
Thank you. Yeah. But then once we get going, we just leave the camera on and more come to us. Did you guys see that run of burger jokes Grace and I did in the last Why Dad?
Big
Hannah, start watching my stuff.
I do. I participate. I get it. Yeah.
What's your kitchen like?
What's my dark kitchen like?
Yeah.
Oh God. No, my dark kitchen is honestly like, I mean, you guys have seen it. I, decide to do a recipe. I think it would really be helpful to myself if I had jokes or beats or things I know I needed to do, like a loose structure, which I'm trying to do more and more recently. But yeah, from the beginning, I just always just like got drunk and cooked and ranted and cut it down to 5 minutes, and then people were like, "This was good," and I was like, "Really?" Yeah, that's the process. Great question. Great.
You guys seem to shoot together a lot, and I was wondering if you enjoy shooting together a lot, or is it just like the creative energy together? And like for me, a lot of the funniest moments. Like all three of you.
Yeah.
I'm rambling. I can't talk.
That's a great question. I like
like a lot of the funniest moments are when you guys are together. So no.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is a great question.
Right before when we were flying here, Grace was saying that we hadn't shot a video of the three of us in a long time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna definitely shoot one while we're here at Bufferfest.
This weekend, yay!
It's really fun. Yeah, promises. When you have someone to bounce stuff off of, like alley-oops in basketball. I don't know if they have basketball in Canada. It's where like one person.
I don't know what that is.
Jury's out. What do you guys call it? Like floorball or? But where someone tosses up I call it a b-ball, and someone else slam dunks it. That's a pretty fucking good analogy.
Yeah, it's great. Well, sometimes we plan on shooting stuff together, and sometimes it just happens. For instance, this Hogwarts video.
That just happened because
I was too drunk to go home and shoot my own video, and we were already at Hannah's place, and I said, "Hey, friends that I'm going to exploit for my benefit, come be in my video with me," and then that happened.
Yeah.
And I just randomly had my merch there. I wasn't expecting it at all.
Mamrie carries a briefcase of 3 shirts at all times.
Always ready, the Mamrie Hart story.
But for instance, some of our other videos that you will see as we move along,
like Camp Dakota, we planned that one a little.
That was accidental. That was
Great hat! Sweet way to do your shirt. Always show off the guns. Nice beanie. You're doing great.
Holy Trinity Tiny Chat right now.
Oh! Yay! Cool.
I just wanted to say that from the whole of the Holy Trinity Tiny Chat, we love you all so much.
That's so cute. Thank you. We love you too. Is that what it looks like when I talk? Like just a little person? So sincere. Yeah.
And this was like another one of the very big questions was like, how tall are they and stuff? And I'm like, well, now I know.
Grace is very tall.
Very tall.
You want to go ahead and ruin everything? Yeah. Goodbye. Surprise, I have legs.
I know. I was like, when you guys looked at it, I was like, oh my God, you guys are real.
We're human beings. We have butts. Yeah. Woo! For accuracy, I'm 5'9.5" inches tall. Hannah is 4'3", and Mamrie is eternal. the most beautiful girl on the stage right now.
Specifically the left corner.
Sweet.
5'8.5".
Woo! Big hugs and mad props to Tiny Chat. Way to be brave and represent, bro.
Did you guys ever consider, as an aspiring stand-up comic, did you guys ever consider stand-up, or would you consider stand-up comedy or something like that?
Excellent question. So I've never done stand-up, but I've done sketch comedy at a theater called Upright Citizens Brigade for 6 years, and I would also host shows. And Amy Poehler's. And so I would host shows and do two-person sketches and house team stuff, but also doing stand-up. You can also do stand-up shows and just do weird characters. So that's mainly the most like stand-up stuff that Grace and I have done is weird characters at stand-up shows. It doesn't have to be like, what's the deal with salad balls?
Yeah.
But seriously, what's the deal with salad balls?
Mamrie's never out of character, actually. This whole Mamrie Hart thing is total illusion.
Yeah. I've done stand-up as Taylor Swift doing stand-up, and that's about like as close to stand-up as I get. Mamrie and I have done like live like storytelling type of shows, and I come from an improv background. I did improv at the People's Improv Theater for a long time, and I highly encourage everyone that wants to or is thinking at all about taking improv classes to do it, even if you're interested in entertainment or not, because it just helps in your daily life of talking to people and being able to think on your feet.
I dare say it'll improve your life. But I do have one stand-up story, actually.
Yeah.
4th grade, lunchtime. I tried out my first stand-up routine, and I was sitting in the yard, or standing rather, up.
Got that wrong?
Goddamn. And I was like, guys, why do teachers push the tissue box in the front of the classroom? Who wants to blow their nose in the front? That's why I never did comedy.
Really cute. I would say, as an aspiring stand-up or any sort of comedian, the best advice is to just fucking do it already. Yeah. Because you're gonna suck
For so long.
You're never gonna know how. You're not gonna go out there and be perfect. And your jokes, even if they're good, you're going to make them better every time you do it. So don't be like, all right, well I'm gonna start it in January. Just fucking go to an open mic tonight. Just do it.
Because think about it, if you start today, in 1 year you would have been doing stand-up comedy for 1 year. Yeah, it's comedy school. Ha-ha, you're majoring in ha-has.
That's great.
Yeah, bye.
Well, thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sigma cum laughter.
What?
I don't know. What does that even mean?
That was too smart.